Hello, I'm Adam Barralet and welcome to this Earth Connections video where we're exploring the essential oil of Litsea. Litsea comes from this beautiful plant that is native to China, Taiwan and other countries in Southeast Asia. It's got these beautiful soft yellowy green flowers, and this is offset by these peppercorn-like seeds that grow on it as well that are bright purple, and it's from these seeds that we get this essential oil. Now the essential oil has a scent that is very lemony, kind of a bit like Melissa or Lemon Verbena. And in fact, when it comes to Melissa, it's almost very chemically similar to Melissa, and it can be a really nice substitute because Melissa can be quite expensive. Because of this lemony scent, it has a real cleansing energy to it and real cleansing properties and real uplifting as well. So in this video, I want to explain to you how you can use Litsea for your body, for your mind and your soul. Beautiful Litsea is great for the body. It allows the body to be cleansed and get rid of what's not serving you and kind of give you that real big uplift. It's great for the cardiovascular system. It can help with high blood pressure, with irregular heartbeat or heart palpitations. By inhaling it or rubbing it over the chest can be a really nice thing to do. It's antifungal, antiviral and antiseptic, so it's great for the respiratory system and the immune system, especially when it's being attacked by colds and flus. Again, by putting that in a diffuser and diffusing it and getting that into you and breathing that in can be really, really beneficial. On the nervous system, it has a calming effect, and a lot of the time, because we have such stressful lives, our nervous system can really, benefit from kind of calming down in that type of way. And so just breathing it in will give you that nice relax and uplifting kind of sense. For the digestive system, it can help to clear blockages. It's been used for nausea, it's been used for flatulence, it's been used for any kind of travel sickness, any kind of pains. And rubbing that on the belly area, you may need to dilute that, of course, in a carrier oil, can be really supportive in that way. It's also great for the skin. Mix a little bit in with your favorite natural skincare. This can help with acne and oily skin. It can also help with cellulite. So massaging it into those places where cellulite's a problem can be another great way to use your Litsea essential oil. The joyous aroma of Litsea can really help to uplift the spirit and dispel any of those dark clouds of depression, fear and anxiety. What I find with Litsea is it really helps to give you a sense of clarity, and so when things are kind of bogging you down, maybe you're getting too much into into the trivialities or too worried about a minor matter, maybe it's a fight with someone or an argument or stressing about something that may not even happen, then Litsea really helps to bring you that clarity back. It moves you back into love. So if you are arguing with someone, it'll remind you what's more important. If you're feeling a bit unsupported or disconnected or even a bit aloof and not really wanting to connect with people, this essential oil is magical in that kind of respect because it will help you to get rid of all those things that cause that feeling of separation and really help you to connect back in. So if you're feeling lonely, unsupported, depressed, then allow Litsea to bring you clarity, to bring you perspective, to let you see that the things that you're worrying about today probably won't matter in a few days, months or years, and to give you that big perspective. Litsea reminds you that at the end of the day, love is the most important thing, and encourages you to use that as your lead whenever you're making decisions or choices along your path each day. Whereas mandarin essential oil has a very childlike energy, Litsea has more of a pubescent or teenage energy. It reminds us that maybe the secret to keeping our spirit young is to not take life so seriously. When we get bogged down in all these things, even if we're trying to be spiritual, as adults we try and, I must become enlightened and I must do my work and I must heal my hurts. And Litsea just wants us to rise above that and to laugh at it, to smile at it, to embrace it. Because you'll never be able to get rid of all darkness and fear and all those things in the world, but how you tackle them is very interesting. And Litsea encourages you to laugh, to embrace, to enjoy the journey and not to get bogged down in that type of way. Because of that, it's really nice to work with to cleanse your aura. Either put some in a spray bottle, some beautiful pure water, and spritz it over the aura if you're feeling that you're being weighed down. Just put a few drops in your hand, rub that over and kind of bring that over the aura in that type of way. And allow it to dispel any of those dark energies that are kind of holding you back. It's really nice when you're working with Litsea, just put a few drops in your hand, take a few deep breaths and smile. Put the goofiest smile on your face that you can. Maybe say some happy affirmations. It's really hard to be miserable if you put a smile on your face, and Litsea will help to bring that joy back. Because of that real rejuvenation type of energy, this is a great essential oil to use around spring. as we're coming out of the colder, more introspective months of winter and bringing that new life in. Whenever you need a fresh start, especially around spring, when you're spring cleaning your home, Litsea is a great essential oil to have that scent in the home to bring that fresh new energy and new beginnings in. It's a kind of out with the old and in with the new in that type of way. When it comes to the chakras, I found Litsea essential oil can be really beneficial for two different chakras. The first one is our solar plexus chakra, and it's really good for cleansing away if there's excess energy there. Now, if our solar plexus chakra is overactive and we need to get rid of some of that energy, what happens is this is our power center, and we tend to be a bit bossy or pushy or assertive. We may be a perfectionist or a workaholic because we have to do it all ourselves. And if we need to kind of stop asserting our personal power on the world and on other people, then Litsea can help to cleanse that away. It can also be really good in helping to find balance in the crown chakra. As I was talking in the last section, it's very spiritual in that way that allows us to lighten up. So if you're getting heavy and not relaxing and enjoying your spiritual journey, enjoying a spiritual path, if you're not enjoying your meditation, find a way that is enjoyable to do it. And Litsea can really help with that crown chakra to find balance in that way so that that path is really enjoyable. Litsea is amazing and refreshing on itself, but why not bring in some other energies occasionally and make your own unique blend? Blending it with some real grounding ones like cedarwood and vetiver can be really nice, especially if you're feeling a bit anxious or stressed and you need to calm down and let go of some of that energy. If you're looking for a really uplifting, playful one, then combine it with a flower. Maybe jasmine, neroli, rose, palm rosa. It's a grass, but it's got that real heart chakra kind of energy. Those type of ones can be really nice to mix it with as well. Or it's really nice with other citruses, especially, anything like orange or bergamot can be beautiful. Frankincense is also a really nice one to blend it with. Now, working, of course, with our solar plexus chakra, you can mix it with other solar plexus chakra oils. Bergamot, ginger, wintergreen can be really nice. Or the crown chakra, we can look at using things like rosemary, lavender, any of the firs can be really nice as well. So there's a whole bunch of options when it comes to blending Litsea. And what I encourage you to do is just play around. If you want, hold the bottles together at the same height and see how they smell. And if one overwhelms the other, then just move one down, and that will give you an idea of how much when you're making your blends. You can do that 3 or 4 bottles at a time. But be playful like a teenager. Experiment with the Litsea essential oil and make blends that you really love, that are your own and personal, and will really help you along your journey and whatever you're looking for when you're using your Litsea each day. I love to bring in other energies that really work in harmony with Litsea essential oil or any essential oil to enhance what I'm doing with it. Now, I love working with crystals, and there's a few different crystals you may want to play around with when you're working with your Litsea. The first one is prehnite. It's this beautiful yellowy green type of one, which has a real kind of playful energy. It's very much about decluttering. Either decluttering your house if you tend to be a bit of a hoarder, or decluttering your mind. In fact, they're very close together. I often say the state of your house is the state of your mind. And so if you need to get rid of some, if you're being weighed down by thoughts and you're working with Litsea, then prehnite can really help you in that way as well. If you want to bring that real sunshiny energy in, there's this crystal called Sunshine Aura Quartz. It's quartz fused with different metals to create this beautiful yellow stone, and it's just magical. This is, it's so happy and radiant, and when I wear my Sunshine Aura pendant, people just comment on it that I actually seem more radiant just from wearing that crystal. So if you're wanting to bring that more joy energy in, then working with Sunshine Aura Quartz can be really nice. The third one is spurite. It's spelled Spurrite. And this is obviously a violet stone. It works with the crown chakra. And whereas other crown chakra crystals can be a bit serious, this is one of playfulness. It encourages you to laugh. So if you need to bring a bit more joy into your spiritual journey, then working with Litsea and spurrite can be really nice. Now, it's nice to bring in animal guides as well, because animals show us different ways to thrive in this world. They all have different ways of surviving. And the one that I call upon when I'm working with Litsea is the kookaburra. Now, kookaburra, when I hear my kookaburras laughing around my house, it reminds me to lighten up and stop being so serious. They tend to call when I'm having a bit of a pity party and feeling sad for myself. But interestingly enough, that call is actually territorial, and kookaburras have been known to eat snakes, and so snakes are a symbol of transformation. And so what kookaburra teaches us is that when we lighten up, we can transform and grow spiritually, just like Litsea helps us. Astrologically, You've got those yellow flowers that link it to Mercury, and so thus Litsea can be really good for Geminis. You know, Geminis they call Peter Pan. They'll never grow up. They always have that youthful spirit and that kind of, even sometimes a young looking face no matter how old they are. And so this can be a really good oil for Geminis. It can be really good for Virgos, especially if that anxiety is dragging them down. But you've got those those purple peppercorn kind of seeds that the oil actually comes from, and purple is linked to Jupiter. So again, this can be really good to work with Jupiter. It can be really good for Sagittarians to go out there, expand their horizons and not be held back by these dark and dispelling kind of feelings or energies. And so it can be really good for Sagittarians, they're ruled by Jupiter, and then you've got your Virgos and your Geminis, which are ruled by Mercury. But all of the other signs, we all need to bring that energy in at some point in our life so you can work with that as well. Now Mercury rules Wednesday and Jupiter rules Thursday, so Wednesday and Thursday is the best days to work with your Litsea essential oil. I am so passionate about working with essential oils and have experienced some amazing things with my own physical well-being, as well as mentally, emotionally and spiritually. And I'd love to share this success with you. If you're interested in working with essential oils or even sharing the love of essential oils with other people, then I'd really like to connect with you. So please drop me an email and I'll leave my email in the details below. When it comes to choosing the right Litsea essential oil, remember that not all essential oils are created the same. So look for a pure therapeutic grade one, ideally from somewhere where the plant is native, because then you're getting a high vibration and a really good chemistry, and you're going to get the optimum benefits from all the things I've been talking about in this video. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Of course, May Chang or Litsea essential oil is a bit of a rare one, so if you've worked with it, please share with that earth-loving community and leave a comment in the section below. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch my videos and subscribe as well. I'm Barralet. Blessed be.